I think that it's not been that bad. We lost a close game, the EPL playoffs, and then we lost one best of one, which is pretty random at the RMR. So that we had a really weird situation against Vitality, where we ended up losing as well, but they were really sharp as well, that tournament. So in general, okay, we have not been dominating, but you cannot keep going full force the whole year. And I think it's good that we maybe didn't prioritize as hard that to win EPL, for example, so that we can be ready for the major. Well, I come from, the tier 2 scene not that long ago, and you usually play as a ton of officials. So I like playing officials, but I think there's pros and cons to both ways, and hopefully it was the right decision to skip. Well, obviously it haven't had that much of an impact on me when it comes to career or preparation for the major or anything like that. Obviously I'm sad. It's because they did a lot for me. They gave me a huge opportunity. I've been for that organization for a long time, and I love the people who work there or worked. It's obviously I feel sad about it, but it's not. I've tried worse. I think first of all, I didn't expect to be in G2 at all, so that's one thing. But I think after joining G2, I expected to take 6 months to a year to become a really good team with good chemistry, and I think we did it a bit faster. In 4 months already, we won an event or something like that, maybe 5 months. Obviously I'm happy with the trajectory we are on, and I hope we will keep improving. Well, he's a good guy, and I think he's also a good guy when it comes to broadcasting. I've seen his stream, and it's definitely fun. And sometimes I wish I could speak French so I could understand him even better. I think the obvious choice is FaZe, since they are a top tier team, top contender for the major, and even though they didn't look too hot at the RMR, it's still FaZe, and on any given day they can show up and dominate. So it's not like we're scared to play them, but at the same time would be kind of nice to avoid them, right? I don't know. I think every matchup in their own way is kind of scary, because as I kind of said at the RMR, it's still the same kind of teams. We're playing teams who has different styles than what we're used to, and maybe take some wild decisions once in a while that we're not ready for, or whatever it could be. So I don't have anyone in specific, but when it comes to the major and challenger stage, you have to be ready for everything. I think it has a lot to do with the pressure for the top teams. You don't really feel any pressure when you're the underdog and you play against a huge organization like FaZe, Na'Vi, G2, all these teams. And I think you just kind of do whatever you feel like, and you follow your guts. Where if you don't know how to deal with pressure and you're the top dog, then you kind of maybe hesitate, and there's no space for hesitation in CS. So I think that's a big thing. And besides that, majors are just special. There's something about it that nobody really can explain. I think that's very map dependent. I think that half the map pool right now is T-sided, and I think the other half is CT-sided. And as I said, when Anubis came out, I don't know how many months ago, it's terrible map design. You see teams win 14-1 on T. If that doesn't prove that it's a shit map, sorry my language, but then I don't know. So I think that's the worst. I think that maps like Inferno is slightly T-sided for most teams. It's a bit up and down, but I think it has a lot to do with just the map in general. I don't think that Counter-Strike in itself is CT-sided or T-sided right now. Obviously we know he doesn't have a major, but before I joined, he didn't have a trophy with G2, and he didn't have a Katowice trophy either. So there's a lot of firsts with this lineup that we still have to overcome, and I don't think it has a negative effect on us at all, because then we wouldn't have been able to win what we have won already. So we're all good. Like Nico is obviously one of the greats of CS, so in one way or another, he deserves it. But at the same time, like, a lot of people deserve the major who didn't get it. So it's not something that just comes to you just because you're a great player. You have to have a bit of everything, and also some luck on your side. So, but yeah, it would definitely be the last thing, or maybe not the last, but at least one more check mark for Nico's first position and everyone's.